I'm joining still.
2, 1. Are we live? We're live.
Good evening.
Evening, Matt.
Hello.
Evening, TFC. Evening, Bear.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Yep. Happy New Year.
Do you guys get up to much?
No.
No.
Nah, me neither. I think me and the missus just watched a movie and that was it.
Oh, nice.
I think I flew at Austin Powers for the first time ever. She's never seen one.
Oh,
really?
I know. I was devastated. I've got to get her cultured.
Yeah, but did she enjoy it?
Yeah, she... Well,
that could be a relationship ender, couldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. She liked Cat in the Hat, and she was like, it's kind of like this. I was like, no, it's way better than Cat in the Hat. She's still here, luckily.
Wicked. Right, I've attempted to go live with the stream.
Oh, big off.
See if it's worked.
I'd like to give one of those Fantic 125s a go in real life. Apparently they're amazing.
They are just Yamahas though, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they've been tuned because they're an Italian company, I think, and I think they're pretty damn fast.
Uh-huh.
I think Yam bought out the rights to Fantic because their engine was really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to watch Will, my uncle, ride not long ago, and there's some kiddie on a 125 in the expert class just keeping up with 450s.
Hey.
Yeah, he's on a Fantic 125, he's motoring.
Well, I have no idea what's going on with this stream, but my phone still says it's not live.
Yo, Jason, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, man.
Jason?
Yeah. So. Oh, of course, yeah. First time with this OEM pack.
I really like the OEM pack, but I didn't save any of my old setups, didn't write them down or anything, so I've completely forgotten how to do any of them.
Oh, to be fair, mate, it's nowhere near as brutal as MX Sim when it comes to, like, I find you can get the bikes dialed in relatively quick compared to MX Sim.
I still need to play
it. I pretty much leave it standard.
Yeah. Well, one of my mates, Ben, he's like quite into suspension, and he set one up for Supercross the other day, and it did make a fair bit of difference, to be fair, but I just still don't have a clue how to do it. But yeah, I think you can pretty much ride anything standard, and it's still, like, you can play it absolutely fine.
Yeah, I do find Supercross, like, some tracks, I need a bit more spring, that's about it.
Yeah. I've not played Sim for years. I only played for a couple, to be fair, like less than 10 hours, so I might give it a go again eventually.
Yeah, I've probably done about an hour on it.
I don't know if I can get by these graphics anymore. They just look so dated.
Yeah.
It might play alright though, I just haven't played in ages.
Oh, I don't know how to get this stream going properly.
Just says waiting for Motox Collective.
Alright, I'll try again. It says excellent connection.
Then you press the go live.
Then it says connect streaming software to go live, so it's not connected.
Did you?
Oh, there we go.
Wicked,
going live.
I'll have to sort out my stream. I just been a bit lazy with it, to be honest.
It's alright, man, it's complicated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I watched
it's-
quite a few guides in
yeah.
that.
I think that's...
I didn't even realise that I thought it overlaid on your game for ages until I realised you need 2 screens. I had no idea that was a thing.
Oh, you need 2 screens?
But like, I thought your chat would just overlay on the MX Bikes game itself. Like once you set it up, I had no idea it would like not show up in your game. If that makes sense.
Oh, I'm with you.
So I could do it from my phone, but I might just get a screen on a bracket or something like that so I can see it.
Yeah, I think you need. Thing is, you know, when you work full time, you've got a family or you've just got other stuff going on. Finding the time to just sit in front of a computer, messing around with it can be a bit time consuming, can't it?
Yeah.
Difficult.
I'm like not tech savvy at all when it comes to this sort of stuff. You've just like every editing trick I've learned has all been kind of like off YouTube and stuff like that. Just slowly learning it. Even downloading DaVinci Resolve, it was like mind blowing when I first used it. I was like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah, definitely.
No idea.
Plus, getting the getting like the permission off your parents to use a computer and stuff, and it's always tough.
It's tough, mate, when your whole family has one computer, isn't it?
That's it.
Make sure you delete that
Is
browsing history.
Is
Yeah,
that still a thing nowadays?
I think it is for some, you know, kids and children that live at home with their parents still. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I think my mum threw my desktop at me as I was leaving when I was about 18.
Crazy.
It's a beefy one as well, Windows 98 Special.
Nice.
Oh, the old
Fine.
deep monitor.
Yeah, you can tell you.
I think I sold mine because, you know, you move out of home and it's not what you expect, is it?
No. My computer is all like hand-me-downs from my uncle, and he gave it to me basically for free, and if I didn't do that I wouldn't be playing MX Bikes.
Right, that's good, man.
Yeah, he's helped me out a lot, to be fair. He gave me like all the graphics card, everything, sorted me out a monitor and a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, his setup's like worth like 3-4 grand. I think it's ridiculous.
Jesus.
Fuck me, what have you got then?
Oh, not mine. His setup is, but
Oh,
no, I'm only
so-
running. I think I got a GTX 1080 in here, and a basic gaming monitor. It's nothing special.
A GTX 1080, did you just say?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a decent card, mate.
yeah. It runs most stuff alright. If I play Warzone or whatever, it still won't run it flat out. I was gonna upgrade, but what's the point for bikes? There's just no point really.
Well, we got a whopping 4 people in the chat.
Nice.
I guess this is what happens though, isn't it? You don't
Yeah.
stream in ages, and you know you stream on a
it's a
Sunday
long-
night.
Long time ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should really make it a more regular thing.
Like you said, there's quite hard to find the time in it. I was thinking about doing Sundays as well. That's like probably the only day I could do.
Yeah. We used to do Fridays, but
Yeah.
thing is, you just keep grinding out the same old shit every day. It just becomes
You
monotonous.
don't get to
doesn't it?
play any games, do you? Have
Yeah,
any,
that's true.
you know, social time.
Yeah, I haven't done anything for a couple of days now. I got one video coming out, and I was like, I just need a break for a bit because otherwise I'm just going to hate bikes, and I just don't want to do that. I want to enjoy it.
So when's the
God.
next podcast coming out then, Matt?
I'm trying to get
Okay.
TKO Smokey on next because the original podcast was with him, but the dickhead that I am, I messed up the audio. So he'll be next, hopefully, when he finds the time. But obviously, because he lives in America, it's quite hard to line up our schedules at the moment. But he is planning on coming on at some point.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to hear a podcast.
Yeah, that'd
from
be
him.
interesting.
Yeah, he's a really nice bloke. We got on really, really well, and he spoke a lot about his YouTube journey and bikes and stuff. Actually, I think we spoke for like nearly 2 hours. I think. Yeah, he's a decent bloke.
It didn't record any of it.
No, because I was using Discord and it wouldn't line up my mic. So what I decided to do was call him through the phone, and then my Samsung gave me the option to record mic only or record mic and sounds. And I'm such a twat. I picked the top one, so it recorded his voice and not mine. And I listened to it back, and I nearly cried. I was like, "Oh my god, that was 2 hours of my life." I let him know. He's like, "Oh, you're such a twat." But I said, We'll just do it again. But it was good to get to know him. I was really nervous because it was the first podcast ever. I've never spoke to him ever, and he was really sound. We got on really well.
I'd love to know how he got his name.
That was something I didn't ask, actually. I'll have to ask him that.
Okay. I thought that was just... In fact, I don't think you asked TFC that either, did you?
No, I didn't, no.
Okay.
I went straight to the track making. Should have asked.
Yeah, you need to get that.
Oh, I remember you
format
talking
dialed
about
down.
that. G-Dub.
What's that, mate?
Do I remember you talking about where you got your name, or was it
Yeah.
just us?
No, it was...
It's the intro.
Yeah, we were having a conversation before, and then... Yeah, it just sort of naturally led into how I got that name, so... Yeah, all my years as a gay stripper, man. That's just what I got coined,
Yeah,
so...
Bigelow.
Yeah, that was my...
Juice Bigelow.
That was my stage name.
Got to make the extra money.
Exactly, man. It was Deep Throat before it was that, so... Better now. Prefer this one.
More YouTube friendly.
Yeah. Hang on, my mum's calling me a minute. I'll do that. Yeah, I'm back.
Did she get you anything for Christmas?
Yeah, she did, mate. What did I get? I got a new Spider-Man jumper, some slippers.
What?
Yeah, I got a new mic. Got a pair of roller skates. Yeah, it was quite good, mate. I had quite a good Christmas.
Roller blades or roller skates?
No, I can't do the blades. I can only do four wheels. I'm a bit
What?
like a quad
No
bike
way.
rider. Yeah. Yeah, it went bad, man. Yeah.
Ooh.
My nan came over, my granddad came over, my sister, my uncles, my cousins, their neighbours, everyone came over. We did a bit of line dancing, some barn dancing, Christmas carols. Yeah, man,
No.
You were hang on. You were socially distancing, though, weren't you?
yeah, of course, mate. We were all masked up, all jabbed up. We were all good to go, man.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hi.
Yeah, mate.
Amazing.
It's actually better doing it like that. Yeah, it was a good time, mate. I got to sleep with my my auntie afterwards. Not with her, like next to her at night. She stayed the night.
Careful.
Yeah,
That came out wrong.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm just jealous of the Spider-Man hoodie. That sounds like a winner.
Jumper, yeah, man.
I was
Yeah.
watching that just now, actually.
What, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
I did quite a bit of charity work a few years ago for a company called Smoky Paws. They do a firefighting kit for pets and fires. And randomly, I got invited to a kid's birthday party, and I reluctantly said yeah to dress up as Spider-Man. And someone saw me do it and offered to buy me like a replica suit. And I did a load of charity work with it. And I got this wicked Spider-Man suit. Yeah, it's cool.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, it was quite. I didn't know that it fit me anymore, but it was like proper like movie quality. I think it was like 600-700 quid.
Fuck.
Okay.
Of course,
Yeah,
you do
so
martial arts, don't you? So were you doing any of that sort of stuff as well?
Yeah. So it kind of like tied in. Like I was like trying to learn some acrobatic stuff and martial arts like stuff on the side. And yeah, the kids loved it. The suit was actually really cool. It was actually quite a rewarding thing, actually. I've still got
nice.
it, but it kind of got a bit old and smelly, and I just kind of gave up on it. The weirdest thing was I got groped by so many adults. Like, it was horrifying. Like,
What, men?
Like men and women.
men and women. Yeah, it was
Wow.
like they had no idea who was under that suit, and some kid would be trying to get pictures, and mum would be like just trying to like ruffle me up a little bit.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, I could have been like some weird dude under there as well, and like they just would not leave me alone.
Yeah, man. That's, I suppose,
Yeah, it was a
whatever
bit
floats your boat.
Yeah, it's weird, but the charity stuff was good. But yeah, that kind of put me off a little bit, to be honest. Kind of like drove me away from it.
Yeah, I'd be roundhousing people, mate. But
Yeah, that's it. I was like, look, I'm just here for the kids and the charity, not to be gropes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a bit of a weird setup. Some dude would always be like, "Do you work out?" And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, "Yeah, I can really tell." And I'm like, "All right, I'm uncomfortable."
Yeah,
Do you like
yeah.
squeezing your biceps while he's telling you?
It's like weird. I'm like, I'm taking a break.
Pronounced mound in his trousers.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll have to. I didn't even know if it still fits me, but yeah, the suit was amazing. It's bloody hard to get in and out of, but pretty cool.
Yeah, I bet.
Unfortunately, not a Christmas present, but yeah.
Well, I said I'd do a Steam key giveaway, and whoever's in the chat now will get the Steam key. So if you want the Steam key, you need to say AK Farms MX in the chat, and I will send you the Steam key. There you go.
Thank you.
So we've got 2 people in the chat. So
This is a disclaimer. This is not a MotoX Collective giveaway. This is a GDUBMX YouTube giveaway.
This is pure me. So it's the key to surprise. It could be MX bikes, it could be GP bikes, it could be an MX versus ATV game.
That's cool.
It could be gay farming.
Okay, farming simulator.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Wasn't that Morning Dew?
Yeah, that's the one.
You put it on my fucking wish list, and I just kept forgetting to take it off. And then every now and then it'd be like, a game you want is on offer, and I'm like, wicked, what is it? Morning Dew Gay Farming Simulator. Cheers, mate.
That's funny.
Awesome.
We'll save that for that can be another YouTuber's giveaway, can't they? That one.
Yeah.
Taking your gay farm's virginity, that's what it'll be.
Classic.
I didn't know that'd be YouTube allowed, but it might be allowed on some other sites.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh man, I'm not working. I'm not managing to work this YZ125 out.
Yeah, I'm on the RM, mate. I know the KTM's the king when it comes to the 125s because of the power.
Yeah, that RM is seriously underpowered.
Yeah, it's good fun though.
Yeah, I do like the Yam as well. It's a decent bike. I've not obviously the Fantic's just the Yam, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a Yam in the geometry and engine as well, so it's the same bike I'm on, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't really know what I'm having trouble with. Just can't keep it on 2 wheels.
That whip section, the first one is quite difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're huge, but close together, aren't they?
Yeah. I tried riding that 96 CR125, and that thing is a potato.
That's ridiculous, that thing.
Yeah, the 250's wicked though.
Yeah, the 97.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. I always get that wrong.
I actually had that bike. That was my first bike.
Nice.
96, 97 CR250. Yeah, it was awesome.
Wicked.
I think it was the last of the alley frame or last of the still frame. I always forget which one it was. But a couple of my mates had a private track down Western Zoyland, sort of Bridgewater way. And I learned to ride there on a pit bike, and they got me this CR250 for like 600 quid, and I'm gutted because my mum sold it without me knowing.
What?
And it'd be worth money now, because it'd be an Evo bike, it'd probably be worth a few grand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's an awesome bike to learn on. The vibrations were hideous, but yeah, it was great to learn on. Did my first ever race in Cheddar on it, my first and only race. Went straight in the Expert 450 class. Probably after like 6 weeks of riding. Yeah. Didn't die, so that was a positive.
Mate, you're brave riding a 450, I think.
Well, I was going to get a 125, but my uncle's all just bought a new KX450 and said, "You want my old one?" And I just thought, I'm going to go for it. And to be honest, I kind of prefer it. I'm glad I didn't go for the 125 now.
I guess, like, I've thought about the benefits of it before, and like being able to roll around everywhere in second or third would be pretty nice.
Because it'll only go as fast as I let it. The major thing is just controlling it, and I get terrible arm pump, but that's just because I'm death gripping the bike, because I'm so new to it. That's
it, man. I mean, I've snagged like a handful of unwanted throttle on my 250.
Yeah.
And that's scary enough. I can't imagine. Well, that'd be a 450. The bike would be out of my hands, I think.
Luckily, I'm trying to be quite sensible, and just as soon as I start to get out of shape, I'll just take a 10-minute breather and then go back to it again. Like I'm really taking baby steps, because I know I'll just end up killing myself otherwise.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
definitely.
got Fat Muppet in the chat. He's the guy that created this track.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
nice.
wicked.
How's it going, dude?
You made Farm 14 as well, didn't you?
No,
don't think so.
sorry. Fat Muppet, yes. Fat Muppet made Farm 14 and Walnut.
Oh, really?
Walnut.
It was
Ah, that's it.
AZ Desert Rat that made this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah,
This track's good though. I can't believe I've missed it.
yeah, man, it's good on the 125. It's good on any bike, but 125, it's just got a nice flow to it. Should we get a little race going?
Yeah, go on then.
There
can do.
should be one starting in a minute anyway.
Oh, is there?
I set the qualifying for 10 minutes.
Oh, it looks like it's about to
There we
happen
go.
now, isn't it?
Bought a new controller. I bought because mine just went bang the other day, and it's so small. It feels like a.
It went bang.
Yeah, well, I think my cat chewed through the lead, so I had to go out and get a new one. But I'm cheap, so I bought some like Argos Xbox One X Compact Pro controller. It's like 40 quid. I didn't realize how small it would be. So like my hands like engulfs the controller, and I might have to take it back. It feels odd.
Yeah, mate, take
Bit of
it
a
back
cramped.
because I got my I got some of my boys. This one from Argos is called a PDP,
Oh yeah.
and it's like black camo, and it was 25 quid, mate. And I tell you what, I think it's better than the official ones. It's solid.
I might do that then. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Plus, you get some money back. 40
Yeah,
quid for
yeah,
a
I might-
controller, man. It's just disgusting, isn't it?
I know.
Scumbags.
Some of the like Xbox Elites and stuff, they're like 150 quid.
Oh,
It's
I know,
mental.
That's mummy and daddy money, that, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the jump.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry.
that's right. I didn't think I was going to make that anyway.
I was way too hard on the brakes.
This whoop section is savage.
yeah, it
Killer
is.
that.
Oh, it would have been nice to get Smokey on with us, but I don't know what time zone and stuff that. I don't think
Yeah,
it
that's
would've
true.
worked out.
I'll have to message him sometimes so we can get him on.
Yeah, mate. He's always messaging me saying, "Oh, let's ride, let's ride."
Yeah, I've never think I've ever been able to get him in a time zone that we're in the same time.
It's hard as
Whereabouts
well.
does he live? Do you know?
Didn't ask where. I know he's in the States, but I can't remember where. You might have said actually.
Yeah, he's in New Jersey, isn't
Is
Oh,
he?
okay.
he? Yeah.
Like Jay and Silent Bob.
Pass. I don't know where they're from.
Just me. New Jersey.
Oh, are they? New Jersey. It's where the mafia's from, isn't it?
Don't know, mate.
Yeah.
I think they're from Italy, aren't they?
Originally.
See, it's this section that gets me with the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Whoa. Whoa.
I need land on me then.
Oh, you can triple that whoop section. Pretty nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
You stay in second.
Oh yeah. Oh, I missed the last triple. That's pretty good actually.
Oh, did any of you watch that? I didn't watch it all, I just saw it come up. But that Monster Energy Supercross, sponsored by Yamaha Livestream.
No, I didn't.
No.
Kellen was commentating on it.
That's
Mhm.
pretty cool.
Yeah, mate, honestly, I don't know how I don't know how they can stream that game. It looks just horrendous.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Have you seen that?
Give
Where
that a
they're all
miss.
on Yamahas and they've got no
No.
collisions on and catch-up mode, arcade physics, all that sort of stuff.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly. People in the comments just lighting it up. Like, what is
Yeah.
this trash?
It didn't. I saw a trailer for it. It did not look good.
No.
It's a shame, but
It's such a good opportunity that
oh,
Whoa.
they're just missing the boat big time.
I know, and you know they're getting paid good money to make them as well. Like,
Yeah.
graphics are always good, but that's about it.
That's just the Unreal Engine in a nutshell, though, isn't it? Most of their games, I swear, there's only like a handful of Unreal games that are actually intricately fun. Most of them just look good, but there's not much substance to them, and they're actually fucking bollocks.
Hopefully they get enough shit this year though that they'll finally, be like, hang on, no one's buying this game.
Yeah, never
they're getting enough money though, aren't they?
Probably, yeah.
It's like you said when we were talking about it, it's like all the kids are picking them up and they're like, they're just lining their pockets.
I was playing, sort of back Halloween time, I was playing some of that MXGP 2019 just for a bit. Just go through random phases of wanting to play against AI and do championships, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I like that about games, but I was looking at leaderboards on there. Like, you can do ghost mode where you take someone else's like fast lap.
Yeah.
Or you're just getting on leaderboards. Well, I noticed all the fastest riders all use standard physics.
Oh, yeah, no wonder.
And so I thought, right, well, let's see what all the hype is about. And honestly, it's just a complete different game. And all it really changes is, on when you go in corners, if you give it too much gas, the back end sort of slides out. It just eliminates that, so you can literally just rail everything.
That's no fun, though.
No.
That's terrible.
2019 is not a bad game. I quite liked number 3 and Pro. They were pretty good, but the rest...
Yeah, Pro was alright.
Yeah, I think 19 was my favourite one, to be fair.
I tried doing a series on my YouTube channel for it, and it was quite fun, to be fair, but just no one watched it, so I was like, just no one's interested, I guess.
I still played the first one more than any. I think I said to you about that on your podcast, Matt, that I played the first one more than I did any. Same with the Monster Energy Supercross game. I played the first one more than any of them.
Yeah, the first 2 were really good, and then after that I stopped playing them.
I think with Supercross, the first 2 were amazing. The first one was so cool, like the ground physics and stuff. And like the scale as well. The scale felt like proper 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame they've not carried that through. They could be doing so much more with that series. I hate that you in 2 races you're like on a factory ride and you're smoking the AI straight away. Like even with pro physics and the hardest difficulty, like it just takes the fun out of it really. Like I started playing F1 a while back and I couldn't believe how incredibly difficult that was. And I was like, so game companies can do it and they can make it easy as well. Like you can pick up that game and just smoke everyone if you just want to chill.
I reckon, like you were just saying about F1. I reckon another EA motocross game would be fucking brilliant.
Yeah, man, definitely.
It'd be arcade-ish and it'd be easy going, but they'd just nail the look, the way the championship should work.
Presentation.
Yeah, they'd nail all of that.
Did any of you ice hockey fans?
No, not really.
I used to like doing the fights on NHL.
Well, have you played any or seen any of the gameplay from the newer NHLs?
No, mate.
No.
Yeah, I've got NHL 17 on the Xbox, and it's actually got the real commentators and NBC Sports. It's all integrated, like presentation.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's
I used to play Madden, and that was like that.
Yeah. I used to, before bikes, play a lot of NBA 2K20 or 19, and I was blown away by how good the career mode was on that. Like, it was so immersive. Like, normally
most the same deal with like TV broadcast and that. It's all like proper TV stuff.
Yeah, it was spot on, and like stupid things like you'd like break a record and like you do interviews with people afterwards, and it was so realistic. Like I didn't mind doing the interviews afterwards. It actually made me feel like I was part of the NBA. Not many games can do that. And the career mode is really good. You start off in like high school and then progress through college and finally into the NBA, but it doesn't stop there. You can do as many seasons as you want.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, it's good.
That's the thing when you've got an audience for it. Like,
yeah.
Sadly, motocross is so niche that they're like, let's just give them the same 2016 helmets and boots, and no one will care. The same fonts. like that career mode in was it Supercross 2 where they introduced that, and you had to like you go to a farm and it's like do the lowest scrub you can to unlock.
That's it.
Like it's fucking stupid. Right,
they could be doing so much more with that.
Okay. Mate, Pretendo absolutely nails it. Says, I really want a modern MTX Motor Tracks. That's exactly what I was going to say. That game...
yeah, that was a great game.
So ahead of its time.
Game.
Yeah, it was.
I had that on PSP. That was a great game.
Yeah, mate. Fat Muppet says he's working on track cameras, trying to replicate the original cameras from the 2000 Redbud National. So that's cool. He said he's gotten pretty good.
That's wicked.
That's epic.
Biscoy says, I've got NHL for the 360. I think that's what he means. There we go.
I've never played the NHL games. Played a lot of Madden, they're good.
Yeah, Madden's good.
Yeah, I never played them. Should we go and do the another track?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
TFC with a whole shot.
Otto.
Yeah.
Otto 250 two strokes.
Nice.
Yep, can do.
I'm up for that.
Let's go.
You stay in server or join a new one?
No, I think we have to leave and then rejoin when the new one's set up.
Yeah, leaves, otherwise you might crash.
Yeah, it can't be changed in bikes, can it?
No. Well, you can, but it just crashes your game nowadays.
Well, that's a shame.
I think that's the second online race I've ever won in this game.
Oh, you rode really well.
You thrashed us.
Right, I'm going to dump this CD key in the chat. So whoever gets it first wins. I just got to find the...
So, I got 2 people watching. That's not bad.
Well, that's a shame.
Well, it said 5 for me.
Did it? Oh, maybe it's my phone.
Yeah, I've got 1. Yeah. Fuck knows.
Yeah, that's it. It said 2 for me.
PSU Crypto Guy says, Supercross picks, what you got?
Interestingly, I got a video coming out tomorrow on that, so I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I did.
So you don't want to talk about that at all?
No, it's fine. You know those ranking things you could drag pictures up to, like, stuff like that? I made one of those on, like, ranking the top 11 factory guys on where I think they're going to place, and it's only like 25 minutes long, but I just did it like S is championship, like A is podium position, and like all the way through, and just talking about the riders and stuff. And you like drag their pictures to it. I thought I'd just try something different.
Yeah, man.
So was that.
But it's, I don't know. I reckon I want Roxon to win one, but I don't know. I don't think he can get through a season and be incredibly quick all the way through anymore. So, but I would like to see him do it.
I was listening to I can't even remember what it was. I've listened to so much stuff over the last week that someone, can't remember who it was saying that Roxon has his best shot this year, but if he decides that he doesn't want to be at all aggressive, he's going to lose it, just on that alone.
Yeah,
just because of the amount of other people that are willing to do it and be aggressive.
I just don't think I think he just wants to go him in one piece after like having his arm shredded. I just don't think he's going to get aggressive anymore.
It's almost like he's got a mental block, isn't it?
Yeah, it's understandable. I think you see it in fighters a lot as they start to get older. They struggle to pull the trigger on a lot of stuff, and I think they get knocked out a few times, and you see it in them. And it's the same thing with Roxon. I think Cooper Webb's could have no problem like T-boning him out of the way, and I think he's just worried about it, which is a shame because he has the skills to win.
Oh, definitely. I think it's nice to see that he's got a lot more confidence outdoors.
Yeah.
So I've got my fingers crossed for 22 outdoors, but probably not Supercross.
Yeah, but he always comes out amazingly well at the start of the season, so it's sort of like the mid to end he seems to fade off. But like, everyone's writing off Tomac, but I think he'll still be good.
No, I'm really interested to see how he does on the new ride as well, because like, I don't know, man, it's a much better bike than it was a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised Aaron Plessinger made the move, because he was looking alright in the outdoors.
Yeah,
but I think he signed the deal a year before, or just before the motocross season started or something. But
then he gets to do something that not everyone gets to do, doesn't he?
Yo.
By going with KTM.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
And that KTM seems to be like set up perfectly for Supercross as well. It seems to be like really nimble and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Bisquai won the Steam Key. He won Shards of Darkness.
Oh, no way! You gave away Shards of Darkness.
Yeah, Shards of Darkness.
Legend.
Yeah, my mum said I could give away one, so yeah, she donated me the money to do it.
Wicked.
Thanks, mum.
Hold on. My mum's calling me. Shut up, mum. I'm playing a game.
I'm playing Shards of Darkness. My level 13 Necromancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, mate, it feels good to get back on a KTM 250 with a bit more grunt. How do you get rid of the weird... I've got to turn shaders off, Anna. Is that how you get rid of that weird thing?
Yeah, there is something on this track, isn't there?
Like the spec map or whatever it is. It's all weird, yeah.
Piboso. There we go, it's gone. It's another hot fix for you. Snap. Track actually looks better without shaders.
Yeah, I tried recording some of my recent videos using those shaders, and it actually made my quality worse. I turned them off in the end.
Weird, isn't
Oh,
it?
Steve, you look amazing, man.
Thank you.
The old Axo gear.
I think this is the one that you made, wasn't it?
That's the Kawasaki Splitfire gear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a bit weird looking at you wearing that riding a Honda, but yeah, it's nice. Retro, man.
All good.
You see
all
my
good,
gear?
Yeah.
I'm behind you, look.
I can't see your gear, mate. You're all black for me.
See, I'm wearing the 2001 Ricky Carmichael Fox gear.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, man.
That was some good looking kit.
Yeah, mate. Do you know that was when he kept wearing orange because he won so much in orange that he was superstitious and just kept wearing orange.
It's nuts how I'm gutted I missed that era. Like I could still go back and watch it because I didn't start watching till probably 2005. So I missed like all that Carmichael dominance, like his perfect seasons and stuff. I think I've gone back and watched a bit of it.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I remember because I was like a McGrath fanboy, but then as Ricky Carmichael was coming up, and he had that black wheeled Kawasaki, the 125 when he was coming up. I think what year was he on Pro Circuit?
Yeah, he must have been with Mitch.
But yeah, I remember that and thinking, mate, that is the sickest bike I've ever seen because it was the first ever bike I'd seen with black wheels.
Is that the Chevy trucks?
No, I think it was Pro Circuit. Chevy trucks had they never had black wheels. They had silver. The Pro Circuit, if you go back and look at, I think it's like a 99 Pro Circuit bike when they first had black wheels. It might even be 98. I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
But I was a McGrath fanboy, and then
Oh, look who's in here!
the Smoke Dog.
The Smoke Dog's in here.
Mate, we should get him in our chat. We should invite him into the chat.
Yeah, he should be on Discord. I've got him on. I could probably add him into the call.
Yeah, add him. We get the Smoke Dog on.
You know what my favourite Kawasaki was? What had black wheels, and that would have been that Splitfire.
Yeah, that's the
98.
one, mate. That was the Pro Circuit bike, wasn't it?
So sexy.
Yeah, man. I had a poster of it on my wall. It wasn't technically a poster. It was the centre page out of like a magazine. Yeah.
Out of Dirt Bike Rider.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I had the same thing.
I think that was the skin I'd done on, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the one, man.
It might have been. Is this the Smoke Dog?
Is he on? I've added him. I didn't know if he's joined the call.
What up? What up?
Oh, here he is.
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
Alright.
What's up, my dudes?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
How you doing, man?
Volume out.
Yeah, all good, all good. Got all of us in here now.
Dude, I just saw the stream. Fat Muppet was like, dude, G-Dub's streaming. I'm like,
It has been a while.
my mum let me tonight, so I thought I'd jump on.
Dude. I'm just kidding.
See, TK knows. He knows.
Dude, I'm wiped up. You know, too much of this and you'll get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. So how are you, TK? Did you have a good Christmas and stuff, mate?
Yeah. You know, COVID and shit. You know how it is. So, yeah, me and my girl kind of just hung out together, and it was pretty simple. You know, how was yours?
Yeah, man. I sort of discussed it a bit earlier at the start of the stream. It was pretty crazy, but yeah, it was good. Thanks, mate. You'll have to go back and listen to the start of the stream, and then you'll hear it in its full glory.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we were chatting about you and said, oh, we should have got Smokey, like contacted Smokey, but it's all worked out.
It's G-Dub, not G-Dub, but Muppet was watching the stream and then was like, dude, they're looking for you, bro.
Nice.
Okay.
Dude, we got Phrase. Who else we got? TFC. All right, dude. This is gonna be a fast lobby, bro. What'd you say, bud?
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah. I just had like a COVID test, and I'm waiting on my results right now. So,
nice.
I'm kind of just like,
maybe you can reveal them live on air.
Yeah.
I might get demonetized and shadow banned though for you doing that.
no, dude. We can't talk about COVID, bro.
Spreading that misinformation.
You can share STD results, just not COVID.
Right. Oh, all negative.
If any of we were just talking about Pro Circuit then, have any of you guys listened to the Whiskey Throttle show with Langston and that?
I have done, but not for a while.
Yeah, same. Not in a long time.
He's got a wicked part 1 and part 2 with Mitch Payton on there, which goes through like all of the Pro Circuit stuff. It is well worth a listen. It is awesome.
I got such a backlog of podcasts.
Yeah.
Are you on a Fantic?
Yeah, I thought I'd give it a go.
No, mate.
Well, KTM with white plastics.
Dude, it's more like a Yamaha with white plastic.
Oh yeah, sorry. What? Yeah, Yamaha. That's it. I haven't actually used 252 stroke in ages.
It's got to be better than that beta thing, mate. That's like riding a piano.
I've not tried that either.
Yeah,
what is it, the Beta 300?
Yeah, I wouldn't waste your time, mate.
Nice.
It's awful.
It's huge and weird.
And the sound,
that's a shame.
The sounds are all made wrong for it, so it doesn't feel right. It feels a bit like a Piboso bike, doesn't it?
Dude, my girlfriend's brother has a Beta 300.
I had a buddy that has one. We used to ride with each other, and the thing was sick. Like, it was so sick. It's just this in-game one that's like... In fact, I think I got a GoPro of him smoking me on it, so that's how... It was good.
Dude, I just got a GoPro for Christmas too, so I'm stoked about that.
Oh, nice.
Nice, mate.
I didn't know you rode in real life.
Well, not anymore, but I'm gonna be using the GoPro more for like streaming type stuff, vlog type stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I kind of had this like crazy idea in my head where I was like, I'm just gonna like take a road trip, vlog it, and like go meet up with like a fellow moto gamer and just do a video on it.
Come to the UK,
cool,
we'll have a party. Fly over.
Yeah. That would be sick, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't live somewhere nicer though.
Yeah. It's pretty dank here right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a rough old... At least none of us live in London, it could be worse.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of tracks. Where you guys are from?
I'm from... Well, me and Matt and Bayer are all from the southwest.
You're all southerners, aren't you?
But Bayer's more south. He's on the coast.
I'm right on the coast.
So he lives by the beach. The
Is there
nice
surf
beach.
in there?
There is actually. The next town over has man-built like things under the sea to make waves for the surfers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's pretty cool.
I know they got those
Never
like,
been
those indoor surfing facilities now. It's like the man-made waves. It's like this huge engine in the middle of this building, and then it just has like this scoop that just pushes water.
Oh, I've seen that,
Yeah,
and
I've
it's
seen
like
that.
one constant wave, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they have got one. There's a place near me called Oasis. It's like a massive indoor water park.
Weird, man. There's one of them near me as well.
and
We
they've
take
got
the
one
kids
of them.
sometimes.
Oasis.
Yeah,
Oasis, yeah.
they've actually got an ice rink right next to it as well, which they play. The local ice hockey team play, and they do like ice skating on a Friday night where they've got like, you know, like Happy Gilmore style at the end, or on that
Yeah.
part where they've got the guy singing. What song is it?
He's like, yeah, he's like,
My
old
Endless
man
Love.
claiming it's gonna shit when he finds out that it's shit.
Yeah, the guy's singing, isn't he? They've got the ball going and everyone's skating around like romantic style. That's what it was like. If I was a loner, I didn't have, you know, I was still a virgin back then, so.
Oh no! I'm thinking that's Happy. I'm thinking that's Billy Madison. What I was thinking. Okay. Happy Gilmore is the golf movie, right?
That's the golf,
Yeah.
golf
Yeah.
slash hockey, isn't it?
Yeah. Apparently, Adam Sandler is like a huge hockey fan.
Oh yeah, you can totally tell just by, you can tell that, can't you? Just from
Yeah.
the film that he's hardcore like that.
Yeah, he's like a big basketball fan too.
What's the film where he goes back to school? Is that Billy Madison?
Yeah, Billy Madison. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't realise in the dodgeball scene, apparently he absolutely hammers the kids for real, like as hard as he can, and they cut the scene because they all started crying. So like Adam Sandler's just like ruining these kids, just trying to take them off their feet with dodgeballs, and apparently the parents were really mad at him.
He's probably having a great time, wasn't he?
Yeah, I bet he loved it, just winging balls at him.
The scene where him and Chris Farley are like, no, Chris Farley and Norm Macdonald are like behind the school bus eating all the kids' sandwiches.
I can't
I
even
did.
remember.
Dude,
I
you
know, I
gotta look
can't.
that up, dude. It's so funny.
I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, all those Madison films are awesome.
Yeah, I'm surprised my mum let me watch them. Oh.
Dude, parents were crazy back in the 80s, man.
Yeah, like I was saying to one of my eldest kid, who's 15.
What?
Yeah,
What the?
yeah,
What
man.
the-
I was a
What the
Trojan.
Jesus? Trojan horse.
Yeah, man.
Charging through.
Yeah, mate.
My eldest is 17.
Yeah, man. Well, he was asking me
that?
about.
Crazy.
He's like, "Can you get me Predator, the movie?" I'm thinking,
Dude,
is he too young
get
to
it
watch
for
that?
him.
And I thought, nah, I was watching Terminator at like
Yeah.
Terminator 2. I watched it when it came out. So what was that?
Yeah.
92? Did that come out?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I would have been 8 years old watching it. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And Child's Play. That was another one.
Yeah, man. All those films, and you watch them now. Like, I downloaded. I purchased Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990,
Yeah.
and that is so like. Even though that was a kid's film
You
for
did it.
us, like in today's world, that's like an adult movie.
Right.
It's so weird, man, how it's all flipped.
It's gone both ways, though, isn't it? It's gone both ways. Because some
Yeah.
films, you look at them and you're like, how is this only like a 15?
Yeah.
I think Deadpool's Deadpool's R-rated, isn't it?
I was saying
18, I
about
think.
Batman,
right?
isn't
Should
it?
be.
Batman. Somebody was like, you should watch Batman. I'm like, nah, that's for like virgins that live with their parents still. And then I watched it. It was like, this is sick. I mean, the 05 Batman and then the Dark Knight. I was like, yeah, I was well
Yeah,
into
Dark-
that.
My uncle made me watch the Blair Witch Project when I was like 4 years old, and that scarred me for life.
Wow.
Oh, fuck, man.
What?
Mate, that's
Messed up.
that's child
I watched
abuse.
Yeah,
At least he gave you a free motocross bike as an adult to make
Yeah.
up for it, though.
yeah, that's
That's
true. Well,
guilt for you.
I am paying for it. But,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
But, I watched it
Wow.
again the other day, and I was like, "Oh, this film is absolutely terrible." But as a kid, I was like convinced the Blair Witch was real. So like,
Oh, yeah,
it just
man.
gave me nightmares.
It was like one of the first, not the first, but first mainstream movie where they shot it documentary style.
Yeah.
And it was like shot like it was on an old VHS recorder, and so you just thought that this has got to be real.
That started a whole craze of that found footage, wasn't it? Because do you remember Paranormal Activity? That was the same.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I love that film, even though people are like it's the worst film. I think that's the when people ask what's the scariest film. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That's the scariest film I've ever watched. I think is that first one.
Yeah, I was with my friends watching it, and then my parents were away at the time. I was quite young, and as they left me in the house alone, and decided to like make loads of noises and then just shut off the lights and leave me for the night. After watching it for the first time, I shit my pants. I was in the house on my own after watching it. I was like, this is not a good move. This is a schoolboy error. Just stayed up all night.
Dude, someone in the chat just said, any of you watch Paranormal Activity? Totally.
Yeah, man, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, dude, there's this movie called The Dark and the Wicked, and I think it came out 2020, but I think it's a classic, like classic instant horror movie, but it's definitely demonic too. Like demonic movies have always scared me for some reason.
Yeah, definitely.
And this one's definitely worth a watch. So you gotta check it out.
The Dark and the Wicked.
The Dark and the Wicked.
Oh, okay.
Is it good? Because like, man, horror films these days have taken such a dive.
No, it's really good, and there's plenty of twists to it, which is nice.
What streaming service is it on? Do you know?
It's through. It's like a little. It's called Shudder, which is off Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I look on Pirate Bay. I mean, Amazon.
No.
Yeah.
Netflix.
You could probably do the thing where you get like a week free trial and then you just cancel it. You know?
Yeah.
I always forget though on that, and I end up paying for a year.
Yeah.
I always forget I've got Amazon Prime, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually. You see the bank statement, you're like, oh yeah, I'm paying for this, but I don't watch it.
We don't really watch it either. Not much on there, is there?
I thought it was a bit of a con because before I got it, I was like, oh, sick, I get to watch all these Bigfoot shows, and then once I got it, it was like, you can watch this amount of Bigfoot shows, but you've got to pay for the other ones. I'm like, what?
Yeah, half of it isn't free.
Scumbags.
I ended up paying for that fucking Pokemon TV for my kids.
Yeah, I bought that for myself.
TV? You bought it for yourself?
What?
I grew up as like the biggest Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh nerd ever, so I
did you?
I still watch Pokemon now. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I'll be doing the washing up, and I'm like,
okay, Matt. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. I think you belong somewhere else tonight, mate.
Luckily, I can beat 99.9% of people up on the planet, so that kind of covers me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, sorted.
Yeah. Mate, tell us a bit more about your because weren't you like a European champion or something? You were saying, is that right?
Well, I started with judo when I was about 13, and I won quite a few titles through that, and I got my black belt when I was about 18. And interestingly, I had a crazy start to MMA. So I knew about MMA and stuff like that, but I'd never done anything for it. And I just did my black belt grading, and one of my mates from school gave me a ring and was like, "There's a fight in 2 weeks. It's called MMA. You fight someone in a cage. Do you want to do it?" And stupidly, I was like, "Yeah, cool." So I did 0 training for this fight. My friend held some pads to me. I didn't know how to throw a punch. I didn't know any of the rules. And,
it's all throwing, isn't it? It's all grappling and throwing. Judo,
it's kind of like American wrestling with a gi. Like there's a lot of throwing and submissions and like pins and stuff. So there was no striking involved. And my girlfriend and a couple of my friends turned up. I didn't have a gum shield. I had no wraps. I didn't have a corner. And this dude had cut to fight at welterweight, which means he cut weight to 77 kilos, and I weighed in at 72 kilos with my backpack and clothes on. So he was
top end of the scale.
Yeah, and I'm sort of like barely qualifying for lightweight. And I started warming up, and one of the dudes come in and was like, "Oh, we found you a corner." And I walked out and fought this dude, and I actually dropped him and put him on his ass, and nearly finished him. And he got up and kneed me in the face, and then TKO'd me. And I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool. I'll give this a go." And that kind of kicked it all off.
Wow.
So I had a few fights after that, and won all of those. And I was just addicted. I started jiu-jitsu, then Muay Thai, then wrestling.
Wow.
Jesus.
when my hip got really bad. I've not done it for a few years, but I'd like to go back to it again because, like, it's odd. People think martial arts make you violent. They don't. They make you the most chilled person in the world.
Yeah,
like
definitely. It's discipline. Yeah.
Well, I used to tell my kids, man.
Yeah, honestly, if the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, anyone of any age, any size, give it a go because it is fucking awesome. You strangle your mates at 100% effort, none of you get hurt, you simulate murder, and it is just awesome fun. And
you
walk
have
away.
A finisher, like a special move?
Probably the triangle choke and the guillotine is my favourite too.
Oh, so you're full on. You weren't like, right, this. I'm gonna do my head kick. This is gonna put him on his ass. It was just submission. This is gonna end.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I liked all aspects of it. But like for judo, I've got a YouTube video. I'll have to find it and dig it out somewhere. But my favourite was to suplex people on their neck. And the Japanese throw is called uranage. And there's this video of me at the British Nationals, and I get this kid and I absolutely launch him, and he was really hurt and I did feel really bad, but the throw is like the whole crowd just goes silent and they're like, fuck.
Yeah,
and he was alright, to be fair, but he was alright afterwards, but I was like, yeah, okay, I like this shit.
What's it like to be knocked out?
I've never been knocked out, so I don't know.
You said technical knockout, didn't you?
Yeah, so he pinned my arms against the cage and I just couldn't get out, so I was completely fine, not a mark on my face. Yeah. But the ref called it just because I wasn't intelligently defending myself.
I always wonder what it's like to be knocked out because it doesn't look pleasant.
I've been choked out in training, and that is horrific. So we were demonstrating a triangle choke, and my instructor put one in me, and he's like a bony fucker. He's like 70 years old.
That sounds wrong, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that did not sound great.
He's a bony fucker that put one in me.
And,
watch out.
Yeah, that's it. And he put me to sleep for like 3 seconds, and it felt like I was falling through the floor, like at 100 miles an hour. I could feel all the blood going back into my brain. Yeah, it wasn't nice. But it's funny, like, I've had adults turn up to classes, and you think, like, the average person thinks they can take care of themselves, and in reality, they're all fucking useless.
Yeah.
And I was grappling with this dude, and you could see the look in his eye that I choked him, and he tapped, and I was like, yeah, like, I've just killed you. You could not get out of that. You would have been dead. Yeah. And it's interesting to see. But, like, honestly, if kids or you guys, if you find a local jiu-jitsu class, give it a go. It's life-changing. It really is. It's so much fun. Like, striking's a bit different.
Says that. Like, everyone I've heard talk about jiu-jitsu, they're like, mate, it's just the best thing. Like, I listened to the Joey Diaz podcast. I don't know if you know it.
Yeah. Oh, he's a legend.
Yeah, mate. And he's like in his 50s. It was like immensely overweight, but it's like heavily into jiu-jitsu, and he's always ranting about how great it is.
Honestly,
cigar in his mouth.
Yeah, I fucking love Joey Diaz. Stories just honestly the best stories ever.
They are the best, man.
Yeah, the one about him shitting out the wall and someone thought it was the bear has me in tears every time.
Yeah,
oh my god, that one was so good.
Even my kids love that video.
Yeah. But
Susan,
yeah, honestly,
his neighbour Susan.
Give it a go. Yeah, that's it.
Was somebody in the yard last night? No, why? She said a bear come in and shit out the wall.
I found some of his stand-up on YouTube as well, and that was good as well. That was well worth a watch.
It's great because he never tells jokes. He just tells stories, and his stories are so entertaining. I've listened to hours. One of my favourite ones is, I think it's from like 2016 or 15. It was near the end of the year, so like in November, and it was that Greg Fitzsimmons.
Oh yeah.
And he tells this story that I can't really repeat over this because it's so like disgusting, but it's just, you know, when you're laughing that hard, you're crying because and he just keeps going and going, adding more and more detail. And if you're like me, you've got a real vivid imagination. You're just, it's just hilarious.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Have you ever listened to the Rogan podcast?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Steve, you're gonna get this race going, mate.
His stories on there are amazing.
Starts in a minute anyway. 2 minutes.
Was Joey Diaz the one that was going for that basketball shot and broke his leg and arm and all that?
What?
Or was that someone else? That was on Rogan.
I don't know. Might have been.
He was the one. I think he was on Show 1000 with Tom Segura.
That's who I'm thinking of, Tom Segura.
He's literally the funniest man you ever hear. Like that story of him on the bus with the junkie.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Yeah, that's another one. Do you ever watch those they're called Dre Tunes or something, where they do animated.
Jerry Tunes, yeah.
Well, there's one of them, and it's about the junkie on the bus, and how there's this junkie asleep on the bus, and him and his mates are like doing shit to this junkie. Anyway, he says that he bends his legs back and like blows his fart, and it must just hit this junkie, and he wakes up and just looks around and goes, "Man, somebody's died in here," or something like that. But it's the way he explained it.
I'll watch it. Yeah, that sounds good.
It's fucking hilarious, man.
One of the first stories I listened to was Bert Kreischer's Machine story, and that was amazing. One where he goes to Russia and becomes a part of the mafia.
Yeah, dude.
That is probably one of the greatest stories I've ever heard.
The reason it's so good is because it's true. It's a true story.
Yeah, I won't spoil it too much, but he's a kid in college who ends up in Russia on this like field trip and becomes friends with the mafia and like robs trains and gets into trouble.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'll send you the link because it's
one
of
Bert Kreischer, yeah.
Yeah, he became famous through the story of. It's called The Machine, and the Russians called him The Machine because he's so good at drinking. But honestly, it's probably the greatest story I've ever heard.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is insane.
Mate, I'd love to hear Conor McGregor on with Joey Diaz. That would be funny.
I'm surprised he's not gone on.
But mate, there was some dark shit floating around about Conor McGregor last year or the year before.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his. I think he's a dickhead, really. I appreciate he's changed the sport, and he is an incredible fighter, but he kind of lost me as a fan once he put the Doddy through the bus and hit the old man and all the other stuff.
Well, did you hear that? See, we've got like relatives that live out that way, like in Dublin,
okay.
or a link to Dublin. Just say Irish friends, and they were circulating this. Oh, we're hearing this because this stuff about McGregor and him, like, yeah, it was dark, man. And then it all came out in the papers like a week later. What these people were saying, yeah, it all came out about him, like. Yeah, it's just wrong, the shit he was up to, but like proper cokehead apparently.
Yeah. Plus he's got like hundreds of millions of dollars, so...
He's in a cokehead, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, like Joey Diaz. Yeah.
Yeah, his drug stories are nuts.
Oh, they're the best. Like, they're my favourite ones, is when they get a guest on, and then it's just the guest not talking, the guest is just listening to Joey tell his stories.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, back in 83, we worked at a car lot in North Bergen, New Jersey, and then they start going off, and it's just, yeah, the most funny shit you'll ever hear.
It's weird how he seems to always have like a specific memory of where he was. He knows what street, what time, and military stories are the same. It's weird, he has like a million of them.
One of my favourite ones, I know it sounds a bit weird, but Larry Loopout.
Oh, fucking corked it.
Is when he was going to find stuff one night, and it led him to this nightclub, and they had to go upstairs to meet the guy to pick up the package, and it was they had this gay nightclub upstairs in this building, and he says he goes in the room and there's this naked guy on like one of those Wheel of Fortunes spinning round, butt naked, and this other guy like going full bore on him. And he's just like, amazing. What the fuck?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, mate.
Mental image and a half, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff you hear him always talking about. Yeah, it's way too X-rated to like put on YouTube, but it's brilliant. His stories.
Look at this battle, bro.
I know, it's nuts.
Oh, Steve's on the CR.
Yeah.
Whoa. Jesus.
Wow, you sent that, man.
Going to heaven. Dude, why is this track so fun?
Oh, it's great.
Because it's rough.
Yeah, it's the first time I played it today. Never played it before. Yeah, never played this track.
Oh man, it's fantastic.
Sloth done a hot lap on this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, man. The first ever, wasn't it?
Here's Claude.
We should have invited him.
Get his ass in here, bruh.
He never responds, though.
Yeah.
That's what you get for being friends with Sloth.
Yeah.
I tried so hard to beat his lap time at Mildenhall, it just wasn't happening. Should have
Thing
jumped
is, he
to
makes it
450.
look. You think, yeah, he's not that great of a rider, because I've done it myself. I think, yeah, he doesn't. He never sits down where I think he should sit down, but yeah, mate, he just. I don't know. He's just got this ability to just crank it up.
It's like Ronnie Mac.
Yeah, mate.
The Ronnie Mac of MX bikes.
Yeah, he really
Just
is.
like the worst style ever, but just burning hot laps.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of he's got that David Villeman style, you know, just like elbows down, fuck yeah, but still winning the main event.
Yeah.
I love DV. He's so good on the pulp show.
Yeah, he's great.
Doesn't give a shit, does he? Like,
I love how much of a curmudgeon he is.
Yeah.
When he got that, who was that guy from NBC Sports?
Oh, I think I know about the kid he just roasted. He said no one wanted to watch you.
Yeah, he's like, when you come on
Yeah.
the TV, I just walk out the room. And then the guy's like, who are you anyway? I've never even heard of you.
You're talking about the NASCAR guy that they brought on?
Yeah, I can't remember his name. It's like Forrest or something funny like that.
Cole. His name was Cole.
No, this guy was on the floor, and it's like, you know, one of those.
He did some Supercross stuff, didn't he, about flaggers?
Yeah, and he had like
Didn't
goggles
he
on
have,
and
like-
stuff.
Yeah, he had like brown curly hair.
Can't remember what he looked like, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah.
like a lumberjack shirt on or something. I can't remember
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name.
like the
Name.
play, yeah.
DV just roasted him.
Yeah. And DV's like, yeah, I don't care about you or who you are. You should just.
Is he
stick
back
to-"
this year?
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't know. I doubt it.
Who's commentating this year?
I think Ricky Carmichael and somebody else.
I think
I don't
Daniel
know.
Blair's doing some of the boost stuff now as well.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that'd be
believe
good. Yeah, he deserves it, man.
Yeah, he's
He's a good-
perfect, mate.
Yeah.
he's a great artist. He knows his shit.
Was it Salt Lake City they did that one? One of the
I
first
think
Salt
the
Lakes.
last round. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Ricky, they were perfect in the booth, I thought.
TFG motherfucker.
Carmichael was a bit hit and miss for me the first couple of times he did it, but now he's got a lot better.
Yeah, he has. He definitely has, man. He's another
must
one as
work
well.
it, you can
Doesn't he doesn't hold back on like being politically correct.
No, that's true.
Like if he could swear, he would say like Tomac looks like shit out there and things like that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, because the Emig I found was a bit like. Do you remember the whole Dungy bunching thing?
Yeah.
At Vegas when he started slowing down and trying to bunch everyone
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it was Tomac and Dungy, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they didn't even mention it, did they? Emig didn't
No.
even say. It's just like, oh, Reed's catching him or whatever it was when it was clearly him slowing
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit too vanilla. Just like Dungy himself, though. Dungy was like very vanilla.
He's like poster child, you know, like
Yeah.
a perfect son.
Yeah. He
I
was
listened
a
to
phenomenal
the,
rider though, wasn't he?
Oh
Dungy.
yeah, like he like his consistency to do season after season and not get hurt and be that quick. It was just I didn't like his riding style because he was so boring, but like you just had to respect what he was able to do. Like I was an RV fan, so like anytime Dungy beat Villapoto, I just hated him at the time.
Yeah.
Kind of miss him now though.
Yeah, it's weird how it works, isn't it?
Yeah. I've heard Villapoto's at the Vets Destinations this year at Fox Hills, and I'm definitely getting tickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's doing it on a two-stroke.
No, I
that's
literally
gonna be
live
sick.
like 15 miles away from that track.
Yeah, we
gotta go,
should.
mate.
Yeah, we should all go. It'd be wicked.
It's in August, isn't it? Is that
Where
right?
is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, we should, man. Fox Hills,
Where?
Swindon.
I've
Oh, okay.
my uncle tried to make me ride there not long ago, and I'm just not ready for those downhills yet. Apparently, like he was saying, he's rode at Glen, and he's rode Fox Hills. He said Fox Hills is like 10 times worse. The hills are just horrific.
Yeah, it's
I was
quite
like,
a
yeah, I've been on
renowned
a
track.
bike twice. I'm good.
At least
Not
you got
yet.
a 450, mate. You can literally climb Everest on that thing.
Yeah, that's true. I just don't know if I'm ready for that yet. sticking to cheddar for a few more practice sessions, I think.
I gotta give it to you, Matt. You're brave, mate. First time back, just going balls deep 450 life.
Yeah, well, to be honest, my experience before was nothing. I did 6 weeks on a bike and that was it, so it feels like I'm a complete beginner again, but I'm trying to ride sensibly. Like, I'm not trying to ride over my head because I will die.
Yeah,
we were talking about that earlier, weren't we? And I was saying how, you know what it's like when you grab an unwanted handful of throttle on a 250.
Yeah.
On a 450, that bike could be in like 30 feet away from you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to just stick it a gear higher, stay mellow, and then I literally out loud in my head, I'm talking about technique as I'm going around. I'm trying to treat it like I'm like a martial art, like I'm like stand up, grip the bike with your knees, look ahead, elbows up, breathe.
Man,
Never translates very well.
Everyone does that. I swear, I chat to people that have been doing it years, and I said, is it just me that says you need to squeeze in this corner, do this, look up more, like look ahead more, like you're constantly telling yourself what to do,
like a constant inner battle.
Yeah, and they're all like, oh no, yeah, we say the same, like keep your leg higher in this corner or squeeze tighter here. And I guess it's only people like James Stewart that's just, or when you're like mega pro, I guess you think about other stuff.
I can't even fathom, like even like doing what I'm doing now just puts into perspective how good these guys are. Like, this shit is hard. Do what they do is nuts.
I remember hearing a Cincerillo interview, and they were like, you know, when you're out there, you're winning, you're leading, you're in your last, you know, when you're just in the zone, what are you thinking about? And he's like, honestly, it's hard to not get distracted. He said, you are thinking of like, my taxes are going to be, you're just so locked in the zone, you're not even really concentrating on what you're doing. You're just thinking about, I've got to make sure I put the bins out tonight or something stupid like that. I was like, that's insane. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Good race.
Yeah, good time.
Baby.
We had a special guest appearance as well from TKO Smokey. We will send you. Will you send on other code this night, mate? You missed it. You know, Bisquai won. He won.
Send him another one. Do another one for him.
Yeah, see, I could do that, but thing is, I will reveal my database of keys. You're gonna have to wait till next time for a giveaway, or hit me up on Discord and I'll send you one. There you go. How about that? Find me on Discord, and if you do, I'll send you a random Steam key. It could be MX Bikes, it could be a milestone game, you never know. Or it could be Shards of Darkness.
Shards of Darkness.
Fingers crossed for Shards of Darkness.
Yeah, man. Bisquai's going to be balls deep in wizardry tonight.
That's it.
Have you guys tried the new... sorry.
That's right, carry on.
I was going to say, have you tried that new... that Rubes is Daytona 2010 track yet?
Yeah, I had a little spin on it.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
What did you think of it?
It was okay. I was expecting it to be a little bit rougher, to be honest. It was alright. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. I think it's like a pretty decent intermediate supercross track. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
It was he imported it because we were chatting with him. We've got like a group with Rubes that we sort of just chat random stuff around supercross, but wasn't it something that was his favorite MX Sim supercross track or something?
Was it imported from Sim?
No, like
I don't know,
but his favorite Sim track, so he recreated it.
It was the one he had the most fun playing or something, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Oh, he would have made it himself.
You know, that's a whole nother beast. I'm like learning to play Sim right now. And shoo.
Yeah. Jaybird. Yeah, we did 2 races, mate. I'm sorry you missed it, man. You need to email me as well about your gold mining ventures. I really want to hear about that, so... Yeah.
What, as in IRL?
Yeah, mate. He lives out in North Carolina.
Oh, shit.
He's got some land and stuff, but he's setting up some little side hustle, he said. Getting into gold mining, so I don't know what he's got planned, but...
Jesus.
That's cool.
But I think he wants to set up a YouTube channel and do, like, Gold Rush style type stuff. Obviously not on that scale, but you know what I mean. Just that would be cool.
Yeah. There's I'm nerding out a little bit here, but there's a new refinery opening up in the UK that uses bioleaching to remove precious metals from circuit boards and stuff, and it's so cool how it works. It like produces this purple sludge, and they melt it down into like proper gold ingots.
Really?
Yeah, there's loads. Obviously, because it's my job to kind of find out that type of stuff. And there's another one that uses a pyrolysis technique where they put it in like a heat vacuum and it like melts the plastic off but keeps the precious metals intact as well.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's interesting. They because apparently traditional refineries, I think the UK roughly estimated we lost about 130 million plus last year, where these materials are shredded and then the material gets lost in the dust, so they're like mining all of these precious metals and actually losing them and never recovering them again to use in the electronics market. So like loads of UK refineries are trying to go green and like invent new technologies to basically get
5 seconds TFC.
Yeah, it's cool.
Whoa.
There we go.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a new trade for the Irish gypsies to get into.
That's crazy, man, because I watched this video of this guy who was recovering gold from metal plated pins.
Yeah,
and
you
like,
have to for it.
Oh mate, just the process was so convoluted.
Yeah.
And like I couldn't believe what the gold was before it was gold again.
Yeah, it's like a black dust, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, how is that ever going to be gold again? Seriously.
Oh, he just said he's literally just playing around in the creeks of western North Carolina looking for some colour. That's awesome.
That's hilarious. That's got to be a crazy feeling when you find gold, though, you know?
Oh, yeah. And when you find it, it's just little specks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tiny amounts. Price of gold last year was crazy as well with all the pandemic and everything.
Yeah,
looking like a goon out there.
Yeah.
My bike went up in value, like, pretty substantially. I was just amazed. And my vehicle. Someone's like,
my car, yeah,
you should sell your van. It's worth loads now. I'm like, yeah? Yeah, and it's worth more. It was worth like $3,000 more than what I paid for it, like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I sold my car about 3-4 months ago, and a dealer bought it back off me for more than what I bought it from him.
Really?
That's wicked.
Yeah. And I was like, I'll just walk to work for 6 months. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got out of that game when COVID hit.
Yeah, of course, that was your business, wasn't it?
Yeah, I rent my workshop out to someone else now.
What are they doing in now, don't you know? Is it same sort of stuff?
They're shooting porn, I heard.
Yeah, it could be.
Did you leave that brown leather sofa in there? Oh, good times.
Well, that's good though, isn't it? Because there's always someone who wants to move up from like being mobile to having a garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a mate he's just been slaving for a dealership for years, but he's like worked his way up so high that he's now like the most elite mechanic in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you need to leave, mate, and go elsewhere. How much are you being paid?
Yeah.
He's still.
That's what you got to do.
And he's like getting paid nothing still. He's like, yeah, I know, but it's like, mate, just do it.
Mate, it's a sad fact that almost every substantial pay rise in the UK comes about because someone's moved jobs from an old to a new employer rather than getting a pay rise within their job, which is shit. But
seems to be a huge culture of it now, where people are like, nah, screw this, I'm not staying loyal to a company, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it seems to be, which is fair enough. It seems to be like the older generation has a lot of job loyalty, but then they seem to get shafted for it.
Yeah, and then like you get companies like the place I work where people will leave, they'll go somewhere else in the same field, and then 8 months later they'll come back and they'll get a massive pay rise for it because obviously they're new contract.
That's exactly what happened to me. I left my place because my manager was just a dickhead. I wanted his job. I left to be an open reach engineer for about a year, and then I've come back and they paid for all my training, paid for my courses, gave me a huge pay rise, and I became the manager. I was like, oh, sweet.
That's nice, man. It's nice if it works out like that. If it's a gamble and you lose, it's a shame, isn't it? But
I'll tell you what, man.
You said open reach.
Yeah. this is interesting.
Sort Gary out.
So I've been trying religiously to get fibre to the home sorted, and they're like, congratulations, you've got fibre to the cabinet, which everyone knows is wank.
Yeah, it's a little better than copper, but it's not crazy better.
No. Well, I get like, I'll be lucky if I get 3.5 megabyte a second download on a good day.
Oh wow, where's your cab though? Do you know? It depends on the distance of the cab.
800 meters away from my house.
So probably about 2 miles.
Yeah, mine's like outside my flat, so that's why mine's not too bad.
But like, and there's this GigaClear, but you've got to like, I don't know, you've got to jump through loads of hoops and show interest and all this shit. But I was looking at their deals, because my brother lives literally 10 miles away and he's got gigabit already with Virgin.
Oh, okay.
So he sent me loads of these links, and this GigaClear is like, oh, we can give you 900 meg a second for like, it's something like 65 quid a month for the first 18 months, and then it's like £120 a month after that.
Jesus.
Obviously I don't want that.
Yeah.
Is it, so how does it work? Is it just demand in that area from, or is it a case of we'll get to you when we can, we're going to do you at some point? Cause that's
so when I left, the plan is, because PSTN is shutting down, which is copper services, and the plan is eventually, I think by 2025, they're no longer offering copper PSTN services to customers, and the plan is to do fibre to the prem for absolutely everyone. But because they're doing everyone at once, I can imagine there's just a huge backlog.
Oh wow.
They're trying to like anywhere they can put it in. So just as I was leaving, they were all training us on how to do fibre. It's no different. It's like a drop wire AUG. But they're trying to get everyone involved, basically. They're trying to stop copper across the country if possible. And depending on your area, how good the network is, availability of engineers. But eventually we'll get to you. It's just a bit of a waiting game. But yeah, there are people like TrueSpeed, the guys you're talking about, that offer fibre services as well.
I've been going back and forth with them for like 4 or 5 years now. They're like, yeah, we are getting to you. I'm like, yeah. But, you know.
The problem is they got such a huge, like, I left OpenReach because their training was terrible. The training was good, but the support was terrible. I think I had 14 people in my course, and I know 2 that are still doing it.
Wow. Like,
just in my group, we all left. So yeah, it's
an interesting... weird, though, isn't it? Because I've heard that it's quite a sought after thing to get involved with.
It is, and I was lucky that I flew through my stuff, and supposedly
it's like oversubscribed, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they said there was 4,000 applicants, and they took 5 of us in the end.
It's insane, isn't it? And to think that hardly any of them are there anymore because it's such a shit.
Well, it's really well advertised, and the training is amazing. They spend like 35 grand per student training them up. They give you a van, they give you the lot. But the problem is, you go into a classroom and they're like, all right, here's a piece of wood, make a nice little drop wire. And then you go out into the field like 3 months later, and some granny's got like a rendered house in the woods, and you're like, how the fuck do I deal with this? So it's nothing, like the training is nothing real world whatsoever. Like, you run a drop wire off a pole, and then you're just expected to know how to run drop wires. Like, you could be on a dual carriageway somewhere trying to get a drop wire to someone's house, and you kind of a bit lost, to be honest. You're supposed to learn everything, provides, exchange, cab work, like anything, repairs in 12 weeks, and that's not a long time to learn everything.
Well, we really covered covered all the bases tonight, didn't we?
Yeah, done a bit of everything.
Oh, like I went to uni.
Yeah, man, I feel like there's a BT CEO listening now, like, fuck.
Yeah.
We got demonetized. We got to shadow ban this guy, so YouTube are going to be on me just for that.
Some people love it, but it just wasn't for me. And climbing a pole when it's like pissing wet and there's winds, and you got some old man like shouting at you to get it done in time. You're like, nah, fuck this.
Oh, whilst it's pissing wet.
Yeah, you're like, man, I would see, if I were you, I'd be like, mate, you should seriously just be quiet. I know kung fu. Like, I will end you, submit you in your fucking garden.
That's it. Just leave him asleep on his grass. But no, I get paid to sit in an office and stare at a screen now, so it's a much nicer environment.
Oh, we got your factory mechanic in the chat, Ben, saying,
oh yeah,
FTTP
Brian,
is pretty much default in new builds. The cost is upgrading. Yeah, the emphasis at the moment is on future-proofing new builds before retrofitting existing functioning Yeah, man. See, my house is from the 40s, so I got no hope.
Yeah, I can imagine if you're running the original network as well. I bet that network's old as shit.
Oh, it's bollocks. I swear every day it's just like, it shuts down and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? All the kids start complaining, the dog starts like howling. It's just madness.
You might find Virgin's better just because their network's all Eugene. It might be a little bit more updated in your area.
Yeah, we don't get it in our area. Like, I'm like rural.
Oh, do you not?
No.
Oh, okay. That's a massive problem. The more rural you are, the less chances you're going to get good connectivity.
Yeah, a lot of my neighbours still ride pigs and fucking horses to work and stuff. So.
Yeah. You look out your window and all you can see is fields for miles, isn't it?
Yeah, and people riding pigs and yeah, man.
I bet
it's me running around in my Spider-Man jumper. Yeah, it's up in the town. It's literally like 2 miles away.
That's why then.
Where I live. But it's been real. I'm gonna head out now. But yeah, TKO, mate. I tell you what. While you're here, and I know I don't want to ruin, and everyone can listen to the podcast. We've got like 1 viewer on this live stream anyway. Where does the name TKO Smokey come from?
It came from like an old clan I was in like Xbox days.
Oh wow!
It was an old TKO was the name of the clan, and then I was Smokey of that clan, which they all don't play games anymore, and I'm like the only surviving member pretty much.
That got depressing quick.
Yeah, I mean they're alive. They just don't play the games anymore.
That's good to know.
They're alive. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So why Smokey?
Hey, yo, Smokey.
Yeah, Smokey. Smokey's taking a shit.
Hey, Smokey's taking a poopy. Yeah. No, dude. Do I have to say it? It's so
Ben
bad.
O'Brien in the chat says, "I've ridden a few pigs in my time."
Dude,
that's his Tinder exploit.
Because I was nasty
brilliant.
with a shotgun in Gears of War, so they call me Smokey.
Oh wow, man!
That's fair enough.
That's like the
Yeah,
Leroy Jenkins, isn't it, of Warcraft?
Oh yeah, dude. Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Leroy.
Dude, you guys were talking about Pokemon earlier, but I have this. I was on the local news in Nashville, Tennessee, with about Pokemon Go when it first came out, and it's not on YouTube or anything like that. And I actually have the video. It's like on the website. It's just embedded on the website. But I have it in my Discord, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah. So what were you on the news for?
Excellent.
Okay, so right when Pokemon Go was coming out, people were just all about it, right?
Crazy,
even people that didn't even like Pokemon were playing it, right?
Yeah, same.
And so I was at my girlfriend's house, and there was like a gym like right around the corner from her house, and I was walking there. It was like late at night, 9, 10, something like that, pitch black. And basically, someone tried to mug me when I was out playing. Like, a big dude, like, in a hoodie, like, way bigger than me, basically chased me down. Was trying to rob me, pretty much.
Wow.
And for some reason, I guess my girlfriend told her neighbor, who was a camera guy for the local news. And they were like, because it was such a hot topic at the time, they were like, we gotta interview him.
No way.
That's crazy, man.
So basically, I get interviewed, stoned as hell, and a little buzzed on some beer, because the lady who was doing the interview, she had already told her supervisor that she had the story done, and she was like, "No, you'll be fine." So I get it and do this interview, pretty buzzed up. And I'm even like smoking a cigarette and drinking a beer during the interview. So
Nice.
dude, it's like very meme worthy, bro.
Wow.
Just didn't want to trade that Pikachu. He wanted to rob you of it.
Dude, and the thing too, they do this like close up. Well, you'll see because I'll send it to you. But they do this close up, and it's just me like looking at my phone playing Pokemon Go, and I go, "Gotta catch 'em all."
Oh no, that is meme worthy.
Dude,
Mate,
meme
why
worthy,
this
bro.
on your channel, man? This would be viral.
Yeah, I need to see
It's
this.
it's on memes. It's on my memes channel. Here, let me find it real quick.
That should be your YouTube intro.
Dude, I need to screen record it and then just post it on my YouTube channel because it's not on.
Yeah, post it in this chat,
This must-
TKO. and I
must be a
literally play it
generational
live
thing.
now.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh
Yeah,
my
because
God.
I
You
grew up
guys-
with like the Pokemon craze, so that was like huge when Pokemon Go came out.
Yeah,
like,
so how old are you guys? Just if you don't mind me
I'm
asking.
29 now.
I'm 36.
Oh, so we're the same
nice.
age, Smokey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I only know about Pokemon because my twin 8-year-old girls are mad on it.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
all I know.
Links in the chat, bruh.
That's hilarious. Well, it's not hilarious that you got chased down and potentially murdered.
No.
But the interview process is quite funny.
Here we go, bro. Oh my God.
In general chat. Oh no. Okay, whereabouts?
No, I put it on your. Oh, I put it on your YouTube chat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I meant the
I'll put it in
Discord.
your general. Sorry, dude. Here.
Yeah, I was checking Discord.
So was
There.
I.
General. Where do you want me to put it in your?
Yeah,
Just
just
general?
dump it wherever, mate. As you can see, ours is heavily moderated on this Discord channel.
It's like a Pinterest.
Excellent.
Oh, bro.
Local man says he was almost mugged while playing Pokemon Go in Germantown.
Oh, if you're ready, dude. This is probably gonna make your night, though. So you're welcome.
Come on, man! Like, what is going on? The cookies, like, fuck off.
Oh, I know.
Right, here we go. Can we full screen this? Yes.
Thanks, Katie. New tonight, the downside of the
Oh, I got
Pokemon
one
craze. A
as well.
man says he dodged being
I'm
mugged.
probably watching it
Side
on
of the
the.
When did you
Side
get
of
that
the
HD? Here we go.
You've got a lot of tabs open. Is that tabs?
Oh, it's just
Thanks,
bookmarks.
Katie. New tonight, the downside
okay.
of the Pokemon craze. A man says he dodged being
I'm gonna
mugged
wake up
last night while
probably
distracted
mean
by the
tomorrow,
smartphone
just because
game.
of you.
Fox 17's Michaela Lewis live from Germantown, where this trend nearly cost him big. Michaela, what happened?
Well, Stacey, all is quiet right now here off of 4th and Taylor, but a man visiting his girlfriend just a couple of houses down says he started to play that app, and he only got as far as about that van before he started to run
Is it
for
playing?
his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go became more than just a game for Don Ross Tuesday night.
Holy.
I thought I was gonna die.
Did he actually catch you?
The app uses GPS and user surroundings
Gotta catch them all.
to catch creatures in real locations.
Ran
Oh
into
my God.
over 100 people in Germantown, downtown Nashville. They're all playing it. They're all like, Team Mystic, Team Valor.
It's not as cool with someone hot on your trail. According
This
to
is
Ross,
hilarious.
he
Running
ignored
for
his
his
girlfriend's
life.
warning to play the game around 9 in Germantown.
I was like, yeah, babe, I'm gonna go outside and play Pokemon for a little bit. Started going to my local
Don
team
Ross.
gym.
Before Ross could
Yeah, that's
get to
my
the
name.
place to train his fictional
My
creature.
IRL name.
Looking
Oh,
down at
holy
my phone, looking
shit.
around. I turn around, there's this dude.
That must
big
have been
hoodie on,
terrifying
he's
at the time.
6'5", and he was
Oh, dude, I
running
was
at
scared
me
from-
full
I
speed.
still have
just took off
PTSD
running,
from it.
as fast as I could.
bet.
He was like, come here. And I was like, no way, dude. He stopped and
I love
Some
your
dude
opening
walked
line.
into
You're
the
like,
alleyway. It was
I almost got
crazy.
killed.
According to Ross, he then saw a young couple jogging by.
Guy walked right back out.
Some
assuming
dude
he
tried
was
to
gonna
take my
try to
wallet
mug
in
them
college
too,
in
but
first year at
he
Western
saw
College,
me
and
and
I
then
just threw
tucked
him on the
right back
floor,
into the
luckily.
alleyway.
Fox 17 spoke with Metro Police earlier
Like straight
today,
on
and
man
they
on
I
cover.
was much bigger than me, though. It was
Yeah,
terrifying.
yeah, I can imagine.
Mate, I am
So it's a
saving
mad
that.
respect,
That's
TKO.
the greatest thing I've ever seen, TKO.
Dude.
Even the chat is just blowing up saying this is brilliant. Mad respect, TKO. That's gold. Yeah, man. Oh, he's posted it. You posted it in the chat. Excellent.
The thing is that like at the time I was like a bartender on Broadway, like the main strip in Nashville,
Okay.
and I would have people coming in for like a month, going, "Dude, you're the Pokemon dude.
Did you catch them all?
You gotta catch them all, bruh."
Oh, man.
That's
That's
amazing.
classic.
Well, at least you got a laugh out of it and you weren't injured or anything.
Right.
Maybe we
Well,
need
that
to
was
set up a
terrifying.
stream where we just chat shit like this. There's no gaming. It's just straight discussion.
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
down.
we could do that after the first round of Supercross.
Ben O'Brien
Sounds
says, TKO, Ben O'Brien says, I have one question about that story. Are you ready?
What?
He said, how did you have a girlfriend?
Dude,
He's such a dick.
Why is this a burn on it?
dude, big wiener.
There you
You
go.
guys are like
You heard it here.
There
You
you
heard
go,
it here,
Ben.
brother.
Donkey
Well,
Kong.
We'll have to get Ben in here. You'll like him. I've never met anyone quite like him, but you guys will like him.
Yeah, we'll get him in, man. We're gonna have to set up something where it can just be like a free for all.
Yeah, I'll have to convince him to get Discord because he's a stubborn bastard.
We need to get a game like that, VR game, like drunken bar fights, where we can just all sit in like a virtual bar, like comedy night. Yeah, that'd be good.
You do some Minecraft, too, bro.
I've never played it.
Never played it.
No, me either.
Dude, me neither.
Man, right, on this note, I'm going to end the stream. So thanks everyone. Thanks for TKO Smokey for joining us. Kellaway157, check him out. Check out TKO Smokey. Check out the Motorways Collective. And Bear, it's a shame we couldn't get the sloth in there, but we'll try next time. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see